last point I brought that there is a connected matter before one of the bench is referred to in the office report. I am just requesting that this matter may be tagged.
No, connected matter meaning thereby
No, same examination. There is a challenge which is pending not to enable me to appear. This is now a challenge to the notification and the amended rule. So we are challenging the notification and the rule not. All I'm saying is not they both will have to be considered together, because if I succeed in this, then my right will be there. If I don't succeed, then there will be an issue.
No, but here they had organized, challenged the values of the...
Challenge the values of the same.
What was the challenge? What was the challenge? I found it a little strange.
There is under the RTE Act, there is an authority which is there, and the authority says that state-wise there is going to be an examination called the TET examination.
Oh, that's precisely what I thought. That
yes.
Either it is because of TET examination, but you are TET qualified.
But the point is today, over and above TET, they have added a new qualification in terms of the 2022 rule, which we are saying is not permissible.
What is that rule? I didn't understand.
So the new rule, I'll just show you. The new rule is, now they say that other than TET, you must also pass a competitive exam. Our case is that then you're nullifying the whole effect of TET. It's becoming a redundant exercise.
There will be hundreds and hundreds of TET qualified people. To say that all TET passed people should get appointment with...
No. What I'm saying is...
eligibility qualification.
That's the whole issue. But our case is, till 2012 you didn't have it. I cleared it post 2012, pre the 2022 amendment. So I have the TET examination. Now what has happened is, for whatever reason, Jharkhand didn't hold those exams, so I had the original qualified score. In 2022, you brought in a new rule saying that now there will be a competitive examination. That's the part I'm agreeing with.
You must also take into account,
yes,
somebody who has qualified in TET earlier.
Yes.
And in course of last 8 years, 10 years, more people have qualified.
Exactly.
It can't be that, somebody who is qualified in TET will get a job.
No, I'm not saying that. Not. Please see the issue of weightage.
If your grievance relates to a competitive examination for making recruitment,
yes,
I don't think we should...
No, weightage, not weightage. Not recruitment, not weightage. What is to be on weightage?
Tell us, because I struggled a bit to understand your literature.
I completely understand. Yes, but would your lordship please come to volume 2456 P2?
Yes, they have been mentioned as Petitioner 2012 on appointment. We have to look into. Please tell us.
Today's rule, not? Yes.
Yeah, the rule that you are agreed by.
Yes, not. P5 at page 90, Lord.
Page?
490, P5 at 490.
Yes.
Now, Lord, this is the 2022 rules. Does your lordship have it?
Yes, it starts in page 490.
Yes. Now, Lord, please come. 500. In fact, Lord, please come to 499 bottom.
Yes.
Chapter 4, Selection, Competitive Examination. Now,
Chapter 4, Selection,
Competitive Examination, and now overleaf. Bottom, direct appointment to the post of assistant teacher mentioned in Chapter 3 will be done as follows. A competitive examination will be conducted for appointment to the post of assistant teacher by the agency authority selected in a transparent manner by the Jharkhand State Staff Election Commission, in which eligible candidates for appointment to the post of assistant teacher as per Chapter 2 will be able to apply. The level of difficulty of the examination for selection to the vacant post of intermediate will be 2+ intern questions will be asked based on the syllabus approved by Jharkhand Academic Council. Now, Lord, this is what they say.
Yes. Now,
no weightage.
No. What weightage? Anybody who is appearing in this examination are bound to have the TET qualification.
Yes, but now the question is...
Now, you are saying that I had my TET 8 years earlier, so you must add 1 year, 1 mark, 1 year, 1 mark. What?
Yes.
That sort of weightage?
No, Lord.
Then what is weightage you are asking for?
What I'm saying is, in terms of what, earlier what they said was, the result in the TET will have weightage to decide how you get, so depending on the marks, etc. you get. For that, Lord, I just want your lordship to see the comparatively old issue. Just see the notification got in 2012 for a moment.
Yes.
465.
Where do you see that?
465, Lord.
Yes.
465 is P4. Now please see that for me. Here, Lord, at 465, kindly just note Just a minute. Please come to note 467.
Yes, please.
467. Chapter 2, Teacher Eligibility Test.
Yes.
To check the eligibility for appointment to the post of teacher, examination will be conducted by the Jharkhand Legislative Council of the authority authorized by the state government, in which successful candidates will be eligible for appointment in the following schools. All such schools which are run by state government, etc. Now, please come to just 469 talk. Passed in the teacher eligibility test conducted for class 1 to class 5 conducted by Government of Jharkhand under the guidelines formulated by the NCT.
Yes.
Now, please come to teacher eligibility test, which will be calculated as follows.
Yes.
To determine the academic merit score, the percentage obtained after adding the percentage of marks obtained in the matriculation, intermediate examination, TT, and dividing the result by 3 will be the academic merit score. However, marks obtained in addition will not. Now, based on the marks obtained in teacher eligibility test, the merit marks of the candidates in teacher eligibility test will be determined as follows: 90% above 10 points, 80% above but less than 96 points, 70, 84 points, 52 less than 72 points. So, this is it. Now, this has been completely nullified.
You see, I think somebody who is waiting in the wings for a job.
Yes.
And saying that I have to go through a competitive process. You are asking for a whole lot of credit.
No. This was the existing criteria. No.
Now also they are proposing to have it on a competitive examination.
Now see what they've done to this part. This is the part that had to be considered. Now just come back to that for a moment. I'll show your lordship. I understand what your lordship is saying, but please look at that for a moment. Now what they've done is, now this whole issue of the marks of the category, not depending on the marks I got in TET, that had a weightage. That weightage has been done away for completely. Now that is to my...
Are you having very brilliant performance in the TET? Can't be. I mean, that can't be. If they have a competitive examination, TET is a qualifying score. I mean, we have to go by that.
May I just put it this way?
Yes.
Oh my God.
The issue is exactly this. That once you have a mechanism where a TT is a criteria, the issue is that is one of the base criteria. Competitive exam was not contemplated.
No, it was contemplated. Unlike what you have said so earlier in the beginning, competitive examination is very much contemplated. In 2012 exam, recruitment was also. Yes. Mr. Lutra is not correct.
I point out, it is not there in the 2012. I'm very clear on that.
We have just now read.
That's in the 22. In 22 is the competitive exam.
No.
P5 is 22. I'll tell your lordship. The only exam was TT, not.
No.
I'll show it to your lordship, no difficulty. I'll show it to your lordship again. P4 is 2012.
You are appearing for the state.
I'm appearing for the state.
Is there a competitive examination for 2012 examination also? Or is it simply on the basis of the TET score?
Because 5 instructions it is there, and they have also appeared in 2023 examination. If I may give the scheme,
No, it's all right.
Yes,
the examination was there in 2012.
That's my instructions. It was there in 2012.
Don't point that that's my instruction. I want you to speak to the court. I can't be asking you a question and then you are giving an answer, which is, I'm not sure whether you're 100% correct about that answer. Please cross check and tell me.
Because
all we are asking
we have not been served the copy. So because that's why.
Please take this copy.
I'm not giving a take my answer. He gave a copy.
Please.
He gave one copy. Give him another one. Say. P4 is 2012, sir. P4. I'm just sharing.
No, we want to be very sure because you see, yesterday we were struggling. You thought that some TET and the Jharkhand has JTET, that could be the option. But that doesn't appear to be the issue at all. You are waiting in the wings, hoping for employment. And now the possibility of the rush that is happening, the appointment might happen. Or you to come and say that there should not be a competitive examination. I think that's a...
Well, the examination was the TET, which I qualified.
TET is a qualifying examination.
Yes,
I'm telling you again and again, and I am not going to repeat that. Please.
Understood.
Will be the appointment process.
Yes, sir. 2012 Note Chapter 3. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Would your lordship be kind enough to come to note 473? And the guidelines note of the central government has said there will be weightage. So please come to 473.
What do you want? 473, yes.
Yes, not the 470 is not. I took your lordship to 475 lot at the bottom, and I pointed out the criteria at page 476, not the marks that are to be given for the TT results. The points, I'm sorry. T and B not at 476. Selection competitive examination.
So now they are saying the earlier it was marks in the TET. Is that what you are trying to say?
Yes, but that's
What is wrong with that?
But I'll tell
What
you.
is wrong with that?
I'll tell you much. But please just see the guidelines note which the center had also put out. I'll just show that. By which
Yes, what is it?
which the answer. Yes, sorry, I thought your lordship was asking.
No, I was inquiringly looking at them whether they have got an answer.
No, but I'll tell your lordship not. There was also guideline note which my lord will file. This is not P3, the guidelines, and may I just point that out? They will begin at page 459.
No, Mr. Luthra, we are asking you.
Yes, of course.
A particular scheme is there in the earlier 2012,
Yes.
which speaks about those who are having in TET 60 plus, they will have this much. Those who are having 80 plus, they will have this much.
Yes.
But what is wrong for a teacher being recruited on the basis of TET? Because now TET a lot of people will have, and also a competitive examination.
May I just say this? I appreciate what is following. But the issue was this. Earlier, there was a weightage given to the TET and a proportional weightage depending on what you got. Today, that weightage criteria has been changed completely. That's gone out of the window.
Yes.
Instead, they have replaced it with a competitive exam.
Correct.
So that replacement is the one that's causing trouble.
Why should we discourage a competitive examination?
May I just say this?
Let the best man, best woman gets qualified.
Yes, sir. So not the best person may come, but TET is an examination, but there is already an examination in place.
That should be, I think, should be understood in the category of eligibility.
Not, there are two things. Eligibility is to clear the TET. In terms of inter-state selection of candidates, the marking process happens. So merely because I get, let's say, 50% marks in TET means I may be considered for eligibility, but I don't get the job. I got the job based on my comparative marks in TET.
Because if I may add something, I may be
First, you give us the answer.
because the state is looking at time on.
No, unless you have the answer, please don't open your mouth. We want the answer.
Please. Because the state will have to check that.
Who are you?
Because I am for the curators who have given the 2022 examination with them,
Okay.
and they have suppressed the fact in this SLP that past 7 months, all of these petitioners have appeared in the 2022 examination.
Okay.
They have participated. They have participated without prejudice.
Results are out.
The results have been stayed by this honorable court,
Okay.
and in that participation, the same set of petitions, well as I'm carrying a copy of that order, there they are claiming a right that because they have given TET in 2012, only they should be considered in the 2022 examination.
That's what I was thinking also.
The very fact, Manoj, they do not disclose that in the SLP here.
That's okay. We'll not say too many things. We are not entertaining Mr. Luthra.
May I just,
Grateful, Manoj.
may I just leave your lordship with one thought, but just allow me to show you one more guideline, Lord, my lord, may permit me.
Yes, yes.
Would your lordship be kind enough just to come, Lord, to page 459? E3, second volume. Kindly note, Lord, this was the NCT. Now, who is the NCT? The NCT is the competent body.
Yes.
Under the statute, Lord, and I'll make good observation. Lord, my Lord, we see, in accordance with the provisions of subsection 1 of 23 of the RT Act, the National Council for National NCT by notification dated so and so laid down the minimum qualifications for a person to be eligible as a teacher in classes 1 to 8. It had been entirely provided that one of the essential qualifications for a person to be eligible for appointment as a teacher in any of the schools referred to in clause so-and-so, that he should pass the teacher eligibility test, which will be conducted. Now, this is the broad. Now, please come.
No, this is in tune with what I have been saying for the last 3-4 minutes.
Let me just read a little further, Lord, because there may be something more which may be relevant. Now, paragraph 3. The rationale for including the TET as a minimum qualification for a person to be eligible for as a teacher, it would bring national standards and benchmark of teacher quality and recruitment, induce teacher educational institutions and students from these, send a positive signal to all stakeholders that government lays special emphasis on teacher quality.
Yes.
Number 4 is how TET is to be conducted. Please come straight away, Lord, to page 463 and please come to 9. 8 and 9. 8 is how the paper is to be conducted. 9.
Yes.
9. A person who scores 60% more in the TET will be considered as TET pass. So now that's the eligibility.
Yes.
School management bodies, etc., may consider giving positions to people of the should give weightage to a TET score in the recruitment process. However, qualifying the TET would not confer a right on any person for recruitment, as it is only one of the eligibility criteria for recruitment. Now, not BC10, TET conducted by central government shall apply to all schools referred
Correct.
in subclause 1 of the RT Act. TET conducted by state government and legislature.
When somebody is recruiting, all right, what is your TET score? My score is 60, my score is 70. I'm sure that something that's what we are saying in the document that you have now brought to our notice.
Yes.
It is clearly reflected that it is supposed to be the eligibility test.
My lord, the B part is important weightage.
That's all right. You give the weightage, but because there is a competitive examination, I don't think we should encourage competitive examination.
But then, may I just say this, Lord, then would your lordship consider allowing to withdraw because dismissal may impact my other petition?
No, but you have not even disclosed that you had prepared in the examination. That's what your friend is pointing out from the other side. That itself is a ground for dismissal. And since that is the thing, so we'll not allow you to withdraw because that may not be a proper way. If you have indicated, you please tell us. If you have not indicated, then you know it better than anyone else. You have not disclosed that, right?
No, not disclosed. That's why I started by saying, Lord, it has to go to the other court, connected matter. That's why I began by...
Mr. Luthra.
I'm sorry, Lord, I'm not saying...
You did not say that it has to go to the other court. You say that it should be tagged with that particular case.
Tagging is what I want to...
You said it has to go to the other court now.
It's improper, Lord, on my part.
Second time.
I'm sorry, Lord, I apologize. I'm sorry, Lord. I made a mistake, Lord. That's why...
Don't expect this kind of submission from a counsel of your standing.
I'm sorry.
Or Mr. Siddharth Vittal and a senior counsel appearing for the petitioner. Stop. The National Council of Teacher Education has indicated TET to be an essential qualification and eligibility criteria for recruitment of teachers, staff. The rules, the elementary assistant Acharya Creator Rules 2022 provides for a competitive examination amongst those who have rules of 2022 staff. That having considered the above, we see no reason to entertain the SLP. The same is dismissed.
Very Lord, and I'm extremely sorry. Deeply grateful, Madam.